We're exploring Raccoon Cay and Hog Cay in the Ragged Islands. James is in fishing heaven.
We really want to make a conch horn.
We have a sunset beach cookout with some friends, find a blue-ish hole, and do some sea turtle surveillance. She's half a century old, and she's taking us on the wildest adventure of our lives. 5 years ago, we chose simple, not easy, experiences, not wealth, human connection, not possessions. Guided by faith, not fear, we can't wait to see where this journey takes us. We're here in the Ragged Islands, some of the most remote islands in the Bahamas. No cell service, no fuel docks, no grocery stores. Roughly 70 miles of mostly uninhabited keys, and very little protection from anything other than an east wind. And let me tell you, it feels a lot like paradise. One of the best things about the Ragged Islands is the abundance of food. With a good stash of staples on the boat, all of our protein comes from the ocean. Out here, we're doubly careful about everything. A lost dinghy would be a serious issue, so James makes sure the anchor has a good set when he's fishing. Spearfishing. It all sounds pretty romantic, right? Just you, your spear, in the ocean, beautiful surroundings, endless possibilities. But not everything down here is edible. What's edible may not be safe, and what's safe may not be delicious. The fish have excellent hiding places, and they often disappear before you even have time to aim. There are some misses, some hits, some escapes. Add to that the physicality of diving and surfacing repeatedly. And every one of our meals is hard-earned.
Where'd she go?
You need help?
Yeah, you need to take a picture of all this.
What?
Look at those lobster, baby.
Holy
that bucket's
cow.
full of lobster, too. But
A lot of lionfish.
and a lot of lionfish.
A lot of lionfish, so that's good because the fillets off that one were pretty tiny. Is that barjack?
Barjack, yeah.
All right, we're gonna try it out.
No, that's actually the
that's
fish are.
Our reeds.
Oh, no, well, whatever.
What is that?
I was thinking maybe gray.
We're all going to the beach. You want to go?
Yeah, to clean a bunch of fish. Okay.
Fun?
Yeah, that sounds good.
So
I need a break.
But no, man, that bar, I mean, you shot him first.
no,
Stunned him.
And what you did, you get delivered the kill shot?
I looked up and he was just like floating in front of me.
You're like, all right.
After you shot him, though.
yeah, I kind of stoned him. He was like, and then he come off, and I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
Wow, that was good, baby.
Well, we haven't seen rain in like, gosh, probably almost 2 weeks. I'm finally getting a little squall here.
Wow, that's pretty awesome.
Good throw. Oh,
There we go.
yeah, he'll come back for it. Wait, he's probably gonna make a big loop.
He's like, I smell something.
Here he comes. Be still, here he comes. What do you think, nurse shark or reef shark?
Reef.
I think that's a reef shark. There's a great spot down the beach for a cookout with plenty of firewood and stones to make a fire ring.
Big.
Wow.
Yeah.
There you go, Liberty.
Yeah,
Thank
she's
you.
real bad about that. Yeah.
Yeah, this stuff. It's so dry.
You're gonna smell good.
It rained twice today, and it's still a lot of fire.
Yeah.
Thanks, so.
Yeah, that looks good.
Get that in sand.
Over here.
Sand,
Your nose
fried
is covered in sand.
It's really good for your teeth.
What do you got there? Sit down, girl. Sit down. Sit down.
When it comes to eating reef fish, there are 3 categories. Fish that everyone eats, fish that only the locals eat, and fish that not even the locals will eat. The biggest deterrent being the risk of ciguatera poisoning. We've been a little wary of eating barjack because it falls in that middle category, but this one's pretty small, so we're giving it a try.
That's the barjack right here?
I think so.
I'm gonna try a little bit of that.
Yeah.
Sometimes animals don't like it when you bug them when they're trying to eat.
Once in a while in life, you have an experience that even as it's happening, you're acutely aware that it will be a memory you'll treasure forever. Here on the beach with our friends in the middle of nowhere is definitely one of those times.
So guys, we have a situation. The situation is we really want to make a conch horn. We're feeling kind of left out. Most of the cruisers have one on their boat. They blow it whenever the sun goes down. We feel like it's a cruiser rite of passage. We need to make one.
So, at an undisclosed fishing location, I found this beautiful specimen. But as you can see, he's very thin. Then I found another one that's super thick, as you can see in this bucket with this nasty water. On this one, we put him in the freezer for about 12 hours. I grabbed him by his little claw and I pulled him right out. But I want a larger one. So we tried the same thing with this guy.
Look how pretty. I'm in love with this
The
shell.
smell is unbearable.
Okay, so the reason we have a situation is because what happened, babe, after we left him in the freezer for 12 hours? What happened?
His claw came off and he didn't come out of the shell like this guy did.
So we have half of a conch in there, and we have soaked the whole thing in bleach. We have poured boiling water into the shell to try and get the rest of the meat to shrink up and fall out. And so far, nothing is working, and it's just getting stinkier and stinkier, but we're not really ready to give up on this shell yet. So we're gonna proceed with the creation of the horn. We're gonna use an oscillating tool and just trim off this little thing. That's what you blow through. So the thinking is,
Once the air is in there, I think it'll come out. Maybe. I hope. Because the smell is getting fantastic.
so it's time.
It's,
Like, we have to either get it out of there, or we need to just like make peace with the fact that it's not going to be this horn. This shell is not going to be our horn. We're going to have to just get a different one. We'll see. Okay, so
smells like deer horn.
yeah.
Stinks. But not near like the dead animal
All right.
inside.
So is there any like airspace? Do you think yet? Can you blow it? That stank. Put your mouth on it. That'd be
Yeah, it stinks. Look
I
at the
know.
brown water running out of it.
Put your mouth on that stinky part. That'll make it come out. Ooh, it's like snot coming out. I hear it rattling now. Oh no. What if you tried, this might be dumb, but what if you shook it from the other side? Or shaking it with the skinny side down. What if you shook it with the fat side down? You did it!
It came out.
Oh no!
It came out.
You did it!
Oh, that stinks so bad. No,
You
you did it. You
did.
caught, look at the.
Ew. Called skid marks. Okay, I think it's time for another round of bleach water. What do you think?
I guarantee you.
We're taking the dinghy about a mile north of our anchorage to check out a new spot.
There's like reef all the way around this little beach, so it's really protected. The water's warm. mangroves
And the turtles were hanging out here as we
Yeah.
came in. There is a blue hole we're gonna go check out.
It's supposed to be right on the other side of the trees here. It is right here. It's a hole in the trees.
And we have Liberty on a leash because
There's goats everywhere on this island.
everywhere.
She likes to catch them.
Wow.
Whoa. It does look like fresh water.
Are you gonna taste it? Salt. Now you know. It's our job to tell the world.
While this blue hole was a bit underwhelming, the shallow bay nearby was full of sea turtles.
Okay. This is Hog Cay, the cruiser base camp for the Ragged Islands.
Pretty much the
And-
bottom of the Ragged too.
Nearly up. You can see this is the cool hangout spot. This is the yacht club. And you can tell people have spent a lot of time and energy making this place what it is. There's also these really big hermit crabs everywhere, and that seems to be Liberty's favorite thing. So, there he is. Hi, buddy. They've got benches and a fire pit for cooking food. Someone even brought a barbecue grill out here. They've got a volleyball net set up.
Very cool.
It's pretty neat. When you first get here, you're like, wow, this is a bunch of trash. You have to like look kind of close to really appreciate it. And it really is trash, but it's also kind of cool, I guess.
Look, blue jacket. That
Oh yeah, that's the boat right there.
20, 21, 22, 23, 2003, a bunch of
I do kind of love that people just like they have their spot and think of how many times they've like met the same people down here, you know, to hang out.
It's been an incredible 2 weeks in the Ragged Islands, but it's time to start heading back north towards Georgetown for some provisions. Then we'll be heading south again with new destinations in mind. Next week.
It's 3 o'clock in the morning. We have some significant weather event coming to basically most of the Bahamas.
We're heading towards Georgetown for the last time.
So here we are, we made it to Georgetown. It's a little chaotic. The barge that you can't see behind that other boat just dropped its loader, just plumb in the water.
We're hunkering down for the storm,
Said there was a guy in the cab when it went under. They were able to get him out.
making a trip to the vet,
Choo-choo.
and handling an unexpected repair
Oh, we got a hole in her ding.
What?
See that?
Yeah, I do.
before we say our goodbyes to the Bahamas. Like the video? Find us on Facebook, Instagram, and Patreon. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button to keep up with all of our adventures.
Liberty.
That's how James has been exercising her. and I think she loves it. She races him down the beach. Come on, Liberty!
He said, thank you, Daddy. I love that game.